Wisconsin Representative Ron Kind is explaining his decision to vote in favor of a controversial Syrian refugee bill. President Obama pledged to accept 10,000 refugees fleeing violence and the influence of ISIS in Syria before the terror group's attacks on Paris. This week, the president criticized those who said he should reconsider those plans in the wake of the attacks. Despite the president's objections, the House of Representatives passed the America Safe Act yesterday. The bill would require multiple federal agencies work together to further increase background checks of political refugees looking to enter the country. Representative Kind was one of 47 Democrats to vote in favor of the bill. He says there has been a lot of misinformation on what Congress is actually proposing.
And what it doesn't do is as important in regards to what it does do. What it doesn't do is it doesn't shut down the political refugee program at all. It doesn't prohibit Syrian refugees from being able to enter our nation. It doesn't defund the program, and it doesn't apply a religious test or prioritize Christian Syrians from coming into our country above all else.
Despite his support of the refugee bill, Kind says he cannot support comments Governor Scott Walker made earlier this week about keeping Syrian refugees out of Wisconsin.
For our governor, in kind of a knee-jerk fashion and appealing to kind of the nativist instincts with all this, I think does not reflect who we are as a state and should be denounced. That's not the Wisconsin way. That doesn't reflect our values as citizens here or quite frankly in the country. And if we do proper screening, which I'm confident that we can do, well then we should not be afraid to be able to accept some of these Syrian refugee families ourselves.
President Obama has promised to veto any legislation that would get in the way of accepting Syrian refugees. However, yesterday's vote passed with more than a two-thirds majority, meaning the House would have enough votes to override a veto.